friends, welcome if you're new. My name is Monica. In today's video I am doing a deep clean, declutter, just an absolute deep clean of my kitchen cabinets and drawers. I like to do this once a year for sure. Sometimes I do it more. A lot of times on a monthly basis, or as I see like a drawer is getting out of control, I'll just clean it as, you know, organize it and clean it up as I go. But I like to, especially after the holidays, really go through. There's been more people in the house in terms of putting things away, or, you know, so maybe things aren't where they're supposed to be, or just, you know, it's just dirtier. We're baking, we're cooking more, we're doing a lot of different things. So especially at the beginning of the year, I really do this. I go through and I clean every drawer, and you know, you touch stuff, you see if it really is something you're using, if you need it anymore, and declutter, get rid of it. It's so much easier to keep your home clean if it's not just cluttered up with so much stuff. So that's what we're doing today. I've got a grocery haul, a weekly grocery haul, and a Costco haul, and it's kind of like, it's kind of my Costco weekly, I would say every 2 to 3 week Costco haul. And then some food prepping and just getting ready for the week. I thought I would include that just because I think it helps us all out, you know, getting our lives together, right? Doing this thing called life and getting it together. I don't know who has it all together, but we're gonna try working on it. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start going through all of the cabinets and the drawers. I went ahead and pulled some product that I think might work pretty good that I have on hand. So we're gonna primarily focus on reorganizing in the island, because that's where I think there's so much stuff that really isn't being used, or it's just jumbled up there. I don't even know I have it. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is where I'm starting, because as you can see, the door doesn't even shut. So this is my setup. I just sit here on my fun little stool, and we're just gonna get started and go through everything. So the funny thing is, I mean, this looks like horrid, but you know, maybe not that much, but I can already see there's so much stuff in here that isn't even put in the right place. So it's looking, you know, extra bad because it's not even, it's stuff that's not put in the right space. If everything was not in here that's in here, we wouldn't be having a problem so much. So that's one of the biggest problems, is things not getting put away in the right spot, and then it just seems cluttered. Okay, so everything is completely cleaned out. Oh, no it's not. Holy moly. There's still more. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Everything is cleared out. Everything's cleared out. Okay, so this is everything that came out of this cabinet. Trusty old IKEA bowls, little salad tosser, little gadgets that I knew I had, didn't know I had, haven't seen for a long time. All of this. Lordy have mercy. Okay. And then we've got big salad bowls. That's just organizing stuff. And then a cutting board. Okay, so the question is, what am I gonna keep? What do I use? This has never even come out of the package, but I feel like if it was up front center, I would use it more. because I do have an herb garden right there. This I've never used. I'm going to put that aside. This I haven't used, but I feel like I would. So this I feel like I haven't used, but I feel like I could get in the habit of using this. So this is a maybe. This I use all the time for salsa. This, I don't know. I'm keeping it, but I don't know. This are for the little burgers. I like this. This is for something, I don't even have the darn thing anymore. So that can go. This is part of this. This I don't like. I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to get rid of it. This with a, no, not going to use it. This is for making salad dressings. Yes, this is like my one grater, except for that one that I'm going to start using. I don't use this. I think it's a great idea, but I'm going to see if my daughter-in-law or my daughter wants it, because I don't use it. Why is it sitting in my cabinet? This little egg maker though is bomb. This is a really good purchase. I believe it was on Amazon. If I can find where I ordered it, or what, I will link it, because that is good. It makes perfect hard-boiled eggs every time. Strainers, yes, I need them, so I'm going to keep those. Yes, I'm going to keep these appliances, but I don't need them up front. I used to use it all the time with my kids, you know, making big breakfasts, but I don't anymore. So I'm going to put it out in my entertaining or cooking storage, you know, like appliances that I don't use. I made a whole closet. You'll see that later in another video. I'm going to put it out there because I don't need it up in the front, and it's close. It's easy to get to. So I'm just going to go through and put aside the stuff that I don't want anymore. Wash off this stuff, get rid of the stuff out to the garage that I'm going to keep, and then we'll wipe down the cabinets. I mean, this is one cabinet and I feel a little bit overwhelmed, but we got this. Okay, so now I have things pretty much kind of that I'm going to keep, but kind of separated by like items. So here's salad stuff. Here's small little appliances that I do use or hope to. And if I don't, then I'm going to get rid of it. My egg maker, this little cutting thing, this is going to be much easier for me. My salad stuff right here, and then strainers, and you know, like hamburger presses. You know, this isn't something I use every day, but I want to have it so that when I go to use it, I have it. Okay, so this is what I came up with in this cabinet. This, I don't know if I'm going to keep this because this is a really nice container. It's got a divider. But for now, what I did is I put the hamburger little tools to make patties there, and all of my grating, the two grating systems I have. My little mini blender type of thing that I use for salsas that I use all the time, so that's right there. My strainers, all the strainers, all the different salad needs. Here's the salad mixer, and then this little turntable has all of my little gadgets that I actually use. So, I mean, this looks way, way better, and you totally know what's there and can find everything. And I cleaned the entire cabinet, the doors and the inside and everything down to the baseboards. So I'm going to be doing that same thing throughout the whole kitchen.
When we were teens. nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls in our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good in the worn out sneakers, when we were fine after complications. Those were the days in our tomboy t-shirts, tomboy t-shirts. Spinning like a broken record. For a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored, and you leave me here like I'm your landlord. You come back and say, I'm sorry, boo, and I know you never mean it, gets you in though. Did you call me 'cause you had to? 'Cause you know I'd throw your suitcase out the window. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got imagination's got me hard. Sky is blue, the doubt is gone up from my mind. Maybe soon I'll have your body up on mine. Do you hear the
This area is a huge problem. This one has dish towels, and then the next one's the cleaning. I think I'm going to do some switching up here on where things go, just to, you know, better fit everything. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with this project, and I'm feeling really, really good about it. This isn't a project that, you know, everybody's gonna come home and be like, oh my gosh, you completely cleaned the kitchen, because it's, yes, it feels very clean to me, and I know it's very clean. And you know, I know what I went in and I did. It was about 4 hours worth of work. But it's not something, it's not one of those like, wow, it was like disgusting or really bad, and then wow, it's clean and it's finished. It's not one of those kind of projects, you know what I mean? But it's something that needs to be done to care for your home. You know, I mean, that's one thing that I'm really, really working towards, and really I mean, I think I already have a lot of that mindset, but I am just so incredibly blessed, and I know that I'm so incredibly blessed, and I have so much gratitude for what I have and the home I have, and that's why I do take such care of it, and I want to get in and deep clean and make sure it's nice. I want to make sure I'm giving away to somebody that could use it something more than I, you know, if it's just sitting in my cabinet. Just being grateful. Just when I did it with this project, yeah, I'm tired, and yeah, you know, it's a lot of work, and it's not the funnest, but I'm grateful that I'm able to do that I'm able to do it, that I, you know, can go in. So when I'm doing cleaning projects like this, and I really look at it like I'm grateful, and I'm so blessed to be able to do this, and why complain? Why get upset? Why get irritated? You're blessed. It means you have a home to clean, and you have things that you can declutter. Many don't, you know? So I really try to change mindsets for myself, and you know, kindly, when I hear somebody maybe complaining or you know, so I try to, you know, kindly reverse it and say, yeah, you know, I know you're tired, but you have a job. Some don't, you know what I mean? I know laundry is repetitive. Sometimes it sucks, but that means you have clothes to put on your children, or clothes to put on yourself that others don't right now, or, you know, haven't. So just my little 5 cents here, you know, just be grateful and do these kind of projects that are not the funnest thing, but do it because, you know, be grateful. Be grateful that you have what you have, and make whatever you have the best it can be. And that's my whole goal, is to inspire you, to help you. You don't have to have a huge home and a big yard and all that kind of stuff. But if you can just take the pride and enjoy and the creativity, and to just create the best home and the best family and the best traditions and the best everything that you can, because that's what's important, not the size of your home. Okay, I'm gonna get to the last thing on my list. I just vacuumed the floor in here, but it is so dirty. I'm gonna give it a really good mop. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my cedar mop and bucket this time. And I'm gonna share a tip with you that I have heard. I've heard it on Jamie's Journey, and I've heard it on Crazy Cleaning Mama, I think. And I believe there is a cleaning and organizing channel that they have gotten it from, but I do not know, I do not remember the name. But it is just the greatest hack, and I've tried it on, oh, also, Till Vacuum Do Us Part has used this cleaning inside her car, cleaning her couch. So I think it's a great thing. I don't use powdered Tide or powdered detergent, but I went ahead and got a box. I mean, this is gonna last me forever because you just need a small amount, but it breaks down the grease and the grime way better than a lot of cleaners. So what I'm gonna do is make my hot water, the water extremely hot, and then I'm gonna put a tablespoon of the Tide powder in, and that's what I'm gonna mop my floors with, and it does a great job. So let's do this.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know.
Okay, so I just got back from Costco, did some weekly fill up and just some fill up on some other things. What we typically do, because we won't go through all of these too, I'll put half out right now and mix it half and half, and then I'll put the rest in the freezer and then just pull out as needed. And then I just went ahead and got some Brussels sprouts and lettuce for this week. Stocked up on a lot of the fruit. The grandkids have been over a lot lately, and they love berries. So I've got blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, and grapes. And I will show in a little bit how I clean those and get them ready. These are great little size. I love the yogurt itself, but then it's a great size because it's good for the kids, but it's also a perfect size. Stacy. It's a perfect size for me to have with some fruit and some granola in the mornings. I love these pistachios. They don't have the shells. I just keep them in a OXO container, and we needed to stock up on that. The kids have been eating a lot more Doritos, but I'm also going to make a taco salad this week with Doritos, so I wanted to get an extra large bag. These I love. A lot of times I'll have this and the yogurt in the morning for breakfast. Went ahead and got some bone broth and chicken broth. I'm going to try to make some extra soups and that kind of thing just to have. These we like to just have on hand. I mean, yes, for a lunch, but typically it's just like a night where nobody feels like cooking and we can just grab a burger. So those, and they're really, really good. I always like to keep these pizza packs in the freezer because they're good pizzas, and it's an easy thing that if like my son and his family comes over and we're not expecting it, we can throw some pizzas in and we're good to go. And this, every time I go to Costco or order from Costco, we always get one of these, a bag or two. They are so good. They are easy lunches, easy dinners. They taste really good. They're very close to Chick-fil-A, but what I love most is the the amount of protein that's in it. There's no added antibiotics or hormones, steroids, and they're just, you know, they're a much better choice for chicken nuggets. And this one is actually eating some right now. Are they good? Is your chicken good? Thumbs up? Is it thumbs up? Yeah, and you're having water and your chicken and ketchup and you had berries. Yeah, is it good? You like it? Are you being shy? And Lecky was eating it too, huh? Tia Lexi was eating them? Yes. And you got your berries right over here that you were eating. Yeah. So this is how I meal prep my fruit. This is already stuff that's almost gone. Raspberries, blackberries. I put them in a bowl of water with a cap full of the Thieves cleaner for the fruit cleaner. And I just let it set for a while, do its thing. Blackberries are in here, raspberries are in here. I'll do the grapes next. But I like to store them in these sealed tight canisters. I feel like they last way longer. Fruit doesn't stay here long anyhow. And then I also do that with, these are Brussels sprouts. So this is one bag from Costco. And so I know that one of these jars is going to be good for a dinner. So I've got 2 dinners here. So that's, but I'll do that with beans or cauliflower or anything like that. And it just stays fresh.
Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I'm leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I move on. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions. I'll go, running to better times, to better times.
This right here is from the strawberries. This is the bottom of the strawberries. That's why it is so important to wash your fruit.
I look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I'm leaving all the bad stuff. Go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions. I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times.
So right here is the blackberry water. You can see down there. Isn't that amazing? And this is the raspberry. All that yucky dirt was going to be on your fruit if you didn't wash it. So again, wash your fruit. Okay, so I went ahead and cooked up 2 pounds of ground beef. So I've got this for the week to use in tacos or, you know, anything I need. I go ahead and label what it is and when I did it. So that's good to go. Here's our blackberries, our raspberries, strawberries. The Brussels sprouts are ready. And then I just go ahead and clean and separate all the grapes and put them away in that container. And then I'm working on some chicken real quick. I've got the chicken, it's been cooking on high. And then what I'll do is once this is done cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and shred it. I got this idea from Jordan Page, it's brilliant. You use a mixer, a hand mixer, to shred the chicken, and then I'm going to bag it just like the ground beef, so it is ready to go for the week for whatever I need it to go into. So that is great. Nice, quick, easy dinners. And majority of, you know, the dinner is ready to go, and then you just figure out what you're going to put it in. Okay, so I just got back from pickup from Walmart. So I just thought I'd throw this in for part of the meal prepping for the week. This is for my mom. I ordered a toaster, and they actually swapped this out. It's a toaster oven, so that's even nicer. So that's gonna go down in the basement for my mom, so that she has, you know, a toaster, and she could even like heat up, you know, pizza or something like that. So that was kind of nice. So here we have our dairy. Got our milk, sour cream, different cheeses. We love these pickles. Here's some frozen stuff. We just got sweet potatoes and regular fries. We're gonna do a stuffed cheeseburger type of thing this week. Some ice cream treats, and I just needed to stock up in the pantry a little bit. So I got corn, diced tomatoes. I use this French dressing in a taco salad that I do. Some granola for the mornings, peanut butter for my mom, soups. She really loves tomato soup. I get most of my produce over at Costco, but I went ahead and got this bag of apples, potatoes, onions, some peppers for a soup, tortillas, flour and corn, and then some burger or hamburger patties for those burgers, and then English muffins. And one will be up here and one will be down for my mom. So I pretty much also used my stock of what I have in my freezer. So this is kind of just, you know, just a little bit of stocking up on some of this stuff, but then just kind of like a weekly, you know, stuff we use. So I try to stock everything in the freezer, fridge, pantry, so that I don't have to shop as much week to week. Okay, and this is just a little bit of a side note, but as I'm putting the groceries away, this is kind of why I put the paper towels down, because you see like different stuff has gotten out, stained on here. Now all I have to do is pull this up, you know what I mean, and clean it like so. And I mean, you know, maybe I have to pull out the vacuum, but I don't think so. And maybe a nice wet rag real quick, and then I just replace the paper towel. It's so much easier when there is a spill to take care of things this way than, you know, having to pull out your, you know, soap and all that kind of stuff every single time. Okay, so just to give you kind of a glimpse of what it looks like, so I have all my milk products here, you know, just lemon juices and different stuff I keep on hand for recipes. I love these bouillon. I get it at Costco. You just add hot water and you have a broth. Just keep, you know, my eggs separated. This is the dog's food. Just some miscellaneous, you know, if we have something that just needs to go here. This is all butter, and then like peanut butters. This is all like my, I've got garlic in here. I've got relish. Just different stuff like that. Sour creams. Here's all the fruit that has been prepped. And then, you know, we just always know the pickles are back behind there. This is just leftover from dinner last night. All of our breads ready to go. This, I'm going to start doing my smoothies again. And I'm going to use the celery juice here. I get this at Costco. And then just vegetables. This is a turntable so it can move. Whoops. And so, well, this one needs to go up here. Okay, so, and then the vegetables that I pre-cut up and everything. And then down here is where I keep all of the yogurts and some fruit in here. And this is a drink packet. It's kind of a power pack that I drink from Young Living. And then the vegetables, I just have basically the lettuce in here. And then this is kind of my deli drawer. It's hard to pull open. Just, you know, the tortillas, random like little guacamole packs. Here's all our cheese. Here's the shredded chicken that didn't get used. So if it doesn't get used within a day, I'll put that in the freezer for a quick meal to be done with. And then here's the ground beef that I'll be using in tonight's dinner. And then whatever's not used, I will put in the freezer for another night's dinner. So our meats are right there. And then just, here's all of our condiments. And again, see, I mean, here it's sticking up, but I do that because if anything spills, I can just take that out, and it's such an easy way to clean up. My freezer, just real quick, how I divide this out is I've got all smoothie packs ready to go, breakfast. Here's how I don't keep the cardboard boxes. I just take them out. Here's our ice cream. These are like icy, like sweet stuff for the kids. Ice cream packs. And then just smaller stuff up here. Ice packs, you know, somebody put some chocolate in here. These are great to drop in for cooking. And then what I do up here is, here's all kinds of, here's a cooked ground beef that's ready to go, some hamburgers, just a small amount of meat that I keep up here. The rest is out in the big freezer. Some shrimp. I had this up here because I was going to use it. But that's fine, I'll keep it up here. And then like the french fries, because I know I'm going to be using them this week. And then just, you know, some side veggies and stuff that I have on this side. So most of my frozen food is out in the outside big freezer. But this is just how I kind of maintain and know what I have up here. Okay, and this isn't really meant to be a pantry video, but I just, as I was putting things away, I just wanted to show you how I have things set up and, you know, maybe give you some ideas. I'm going to go through and do a complete, you know, like take everything out, wipe it down, declutter. I mean, I try to declutter or go look at expiration dates every time I'm putting stuff away, but just kind of do a whole pantry refresh. But this is kind of how I do it. These are all my canned goods. I try to always group like-minded things with each other. So here's the canned chicken and canned tuna all together. Bring it all the way to the front of, you don't overhang it, but to the front of your shelf, however deep that is. I would actually like to get, they're called mega stands. You can get them at the Container Store. At some point I might get some of those, but this is fine. This works. This is white, you know, it's fine. So, you know, all canned goods that are like here's all diced tomatoes, and then I've just got one tomato paste, so I put it up here in the front. This is all kind of miscellaneous, like there's only one creamed corn, but I can still see it. I can see that this is sliced potatoes, and then this is the coconut milk. These are all canned corn. They're all, you know, the same. But when you have something like a tiered tray or tiered shelf like this, you can see what's in the back. You don't have to climb through everything, pull all of them out. And if you keep them all together, then you know exactly what you have. So here's like all Rotel, chili beans, and then green beans, but I can see what everything is. The canned cream of chicken and cream of mushroom, I see exactly what I have. This is just a good turntable to have. I can, you know, look and see what kind of either sauces or items that I use to make a sauce. Kind of just like miscellaneous, you know, just different sauce type of things. It's hard to keep a label on this, but you know, just things that, and it's eye level, it's a turntable, it's a large, extra large turntable, so it works out great. I just stacked up my chicken broth. This one needs to be used up first and back, and then bone broth. And then I know, but you know what I mean, people don't see, but these are all my like extras, you know, salt, some spices, some of that bouillon. I know it's there, and I can check it anytime, you know, when I'm thinking I'm running out of something. So this is all dinner, you know, so this is all canned goods, sauces, all of my smoothie mix, the blender. I just put this in. This is another just extra, some sauces. I'm trying out some new keto sauces and stuff, so I don't know if that will stay, but I just didn't want them, you know, all the way around. My rice cooker, a lot of times I have my air fryer here, but my daughter-in-law has it. And then just, you know, like serving plates, like an everyday kind of like serving and bakeware type of thing. And then up here I have all my rices, quinoa, couscous, salad stuff, dips, rices. The pastas start right here and they come around here, so it's all like items are together. My pasta sauces, these are my breadcrumbs, my potatoes and onions. At some point I probably will get like a basket for this just because I think they'll do better, but this is fine. And then this is just you know, a container I have that I don't want to get rid of, but you know, it's there. And then just dog and, you know, some miscellaneous stuff. And then here starts all snacks. So here's all the snacks, chips and crackers and peanut butter cups and all that kind of stuff. And then here starts breakfast. So here's oatmeals, like ready to go oatmeal packs, and all the cereals, oatmeal or pancake mix, rolled oats. This is a keto pancake mix I want to try. So all of breakfast is together. Back in this corner here is all my oils. So I've got those, and I know they're there, but they're kind of hidden. And then here is just a lot of all the kids' snacks, treats, that kind of thing. So, and then some kids stuff, but you know, like baby stuff, but we're really not using that right now. But and then down here in these bigger bins, kind of hide the ugly, is paper products, cups, and extra my mom's protein and water. Right here is my baking rack, which pulls out, so I can pull that out into when I'm doing a lot of baking, but all of my baking stuff is organized. And then this is like baking, like, you know, cake pans, muffin pans, all that kind of stuff. That it goes all the way up there. This is all my mom's china and my grandmother's, some of her silver, some extra disinfectant stuff that I didn't stockpile. Don't come at me for like stockpiling, but you know, whenever I can go to Target and I can get one, I get one of these. The larger kind of containers, this is all my Ziplocs, parchment paper, you know, just Tupperware, all that kind of stuff is down here. And then just some miscellaneous things, you know, candle making stuff. What I really want to do is come up here, this is where we need the most work, and take everything down, clean it out, you know, stand up all my cake plates and all that kind of stuff, and just, you know, really clean this out so I know what I have. Maybe put it out in the garage in my new decor area, but just clean this up because this is valuable real estate for like stockpile, or maybe things that I don't use all the time, but I can, you know, put up here. So this is kind of an area that I do want to work on and fix. But this area is pretty much working for us. And then just another quick tip, I have all my grocery bags right here. And I keep this little dry erase board on the back of the pantry door. It was like $1 at the Dollar Tree with a pen. And anytime somebody, or I'm, you know, like somebody says we need milk, or, you know, they notice something, they come put it up here. I put it up here, like when I was putting everything back away, I'm like, okay, we're getting low on different types of pasta. So I put that on there. You know, if we need milk, we need apples, we need bananas, whatever, everybody will put there. And then, so then when I go to do my weekly grocery list, I come here first and see what we need. So that's just a quick way. Yes, you can put it in your phone too, but I just like to keep organized. It's just a quick, easy, fast way for me to just write it down. Okay, I'm officially done. I mopped, I vacuumed. I showed you befores and after. I didn't take you through cleaning out every single drawer and cabinet, but I showed you in the beginning what I was doing and what I did to each cabinet, and then kind of tried to give you a, you know, before and after. So some good things got changed around. Lots of things got taken out. I'll insert a little clip of what I got rid of. And it's 2 boxes, I think, or 2 bins. I think that's pretty good. I go through my kitchen quite often, so I think that's pretty good. At least once a year, if not more. Like I said, as I see things, I kind of just go through it as I'm doing it. So I think that was pretty good, and I feel good. Again, I don't think anybody's gonna notice. And all that kind of stuff, but I know I took care of my kitchen, and I got a refresh for the start of the year, and we're good to go. So I hope you have a great day. I hope I gave you some inspiration to, or knowledge. You know, sometimes, you know, as you're starting out your home and stuff, you don't always know when you're supposed to do things, how you're supposed to do things. I know I didn't. You know, been, you know, I was never a stay-at-home mom, sorry. I've been the single mom, and, you know, getting it all done, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm, you know, honing in on, you know, how can I help people? How can I give advice? How can I show people, you know, how they can create their best life and their best home? So anyhow, I hope I did that for you today. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So these 2 bins are the ones that I got rid of. So, you know, just a little bit of every drawer. Really, I mean, a little bit of every drawer or cabinet came out.